What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the Vault. My name is Money, and today was the launch of New York Comic Con 2021 exclusives from Funko. And I'm sure that you went through the same experiences as me, but we are going to be talking about it because I have a lot of thoughts, I have a lot of things that I want to say about it, and I have a lot of frustrations that I think you watching at home may share with me. If you are new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below. Helps the channel grow when you subscribe. And if you enjoyed this video, liking it down below is the best thing that you can do to show support for me and for this channel. And guys, I would love to hear your horror stories about today's drop down below in the comments. I'm going to tell you all about mine and what I went through. I absolutely want to hear about your experience as well, so drop a comment down below. When Funko had announced that they're going to be doing an open system for all these exclusives, everybody was a little bit nervous, but we of course had faith in Funko that they would be able to handle this traffic. And the new waiting system seemed to be the best way to do it. If I click in right at 12 o'clock, I have a wait time of 10 minutes. I'll go make myself some lunch. I'll come back 10 minutes later and my exclusive should be there for me to check out. But when I go and walk away from the computer for 5 minutes and I come back and my timer says 37 minutes, it's a little bit worrying. Did I step into a different time zone or something? Why is my time higher than when I started right at 12 o'clock? And my frustrations for this convention aren't because I didn't get what I wanted. It's part of the game for things to be hard to get and for things to sell out. I am totally understanding of that, and I'm 100% on board with things selling out quicker, because if everything is easy to get, what's the point in collecting? That's not where my frustration lies. My frustrations are lying with this terrible wait room system that we all went into today. Why is my timer counting up instead of counting down? I had 5 minutes left on my timer, and then it went to 6, and then 7, and then 8, and then all the way up to like 15 minutes. Why is my timer going up instead of down? Are people taking too long checking out? They should get booted then. I know there's a 10-minute window, but that 10-minute window seems to be a little bit too long in my opinion. I'm filming this video at 1 o'clock in the afternoon, which is about an hour after the exclusives went live, and there's only 4 things available: Arthur, Cavity Sand, Rocket Raccoon, and Dutch Child. Before 12:45, everything else had sold out before I even had the opportunity to get into the shop. But when I went into the waiting room right at 12 o'clock, I had 5 minutes remaining, and then it went all the way up to 25 minutes at the max. Danny's timer went all the way up to 45 minutes, and believe it or not, even though my timer said 25 and hers said 45, we both went into the Shop Now menu at the same exact time. So why is it if Danny's at 45 minutes and I'm at 25 minutes, her time started going down quicker than my time did, and then as her time went down quicker, we both ended up in the menu at the same time? Something's a little off about that. And then when I saw everything was sold out, I said, oh, Polly the Pigeon is available. I'm not gonna walk away empty-handed. I may as well grab this guy since he's piece counted, and it'd be cool to have a Polly Pigeon, I guess. And then that sold out after I calculated my shipping costs. So not only did I take the L on the ones I wanted, but I took the L on the one that I was like, oh, I guess I'll get it because it's here. So I took 2 L's. I had a bunch of friends in there with me trying to help me get my Diamond EV, and not a single one of us were successful. Shout out to everybody who tried to help me get my hands on that. But it was just weird because we all went in right at 12 o'clock, just like everybody else did, and we all received time differences. I had someone at 2 hours, I was at 7 minutes, while they were at 35 minutes. It just doesn't make sense as to why my timer went from 35 minutes to 10 minutes to 45 minutes to 2 minutes. Why all the jumping around? Why are things moving this way? And since I'm still in my 10-minute window from when I started filming this video, I just refreshed my computer and Cavity Sam has sold out. And I know that I probably am coming off here sounding frustrated and salty because I didn't get the exclusives that I want. Yeah, of course I'm a little annoyed that I couldn't get what I wanted, obviously. But that's not where my frustration is. My frustration is that if you're not going to do a lottery system, and if you are going to just open it up to everybody at once, you need to have everything put together. And all the pieces need to be constructed in a way that you don't have fans jumping from 5 minutes to 45 minutes while other people are counting down. If it was a realistic queue system, then I would be number 2000th in line or something, and then my timer would keep going down little by little as people underneath me checked out. And if everybody down here was taking their sweet time checking out, then I wouldn't move. I would just stay there. And then all these people would check out, and then I would start going down a little by little again. It's the same thing with the time. If I have 7 minutes on my timer, right? And all these people are taking too long to check out. Yes, my timer is going to go up because these people are taking too long, but why the jump from 5 minutes to an hour? I've seen some people jump. How does that make sense in the blink of an eye? And then all of a sudden we're right back down to 30 again. Whatever system they were using, it just did not work. And I mean, just considering the fact that we got in there 45 minutes later to almost everything sold out, there's something weird going on here. I don't know. But let's be honest, we all consider San Diego Comic-Con 2020 the worst Funko launch we've ever seen. It was a nightmare. The website crashed. People were just calculating shipping for hours. But this one may have been short and sweet, only 45 minutes until everything was sold out as opposed to hours. But this one was frustrating in the fact that it just didn't make sense. Now, of course, still the day of. I'm assuming I'll have more thoughts moving forward on this. Of course, during my New York Comic-Con video essay, we will be poking fun at this the entire time, which will be coming out in a couple weeks. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on that. And I think that's all I have to say. Very frustrating experience. I wasn't able to get anything. We were after Mose, Stitch, and Eevee. Eevee was one of the first ones sold out. We didn't get it, obviously. I was told that Stitch and Mose were still in stock as of like 12:40 or so. I got in at 12:45 and they were both gone. So maybe I just missed it by a few minutes. I don't know. Still frustrated nonetheless that the system was going this way. And I guess it is what it is that we weren't able to get the exclusives we wanted. And now we're probably going to have to wait a few months before we can even start getting our hands on these. And guys, I legitimately want to hear all about your horror stories. I want to hear what times you got stuck at. I want to hear if you were successful when you checked out with anything or if everything you want was sold out. I mean, you just listened to me talk about my experience, and I want to hear all about yours down below in the comments. So make sure you drop a comment down below letting me know your horror stories from this New York drop. And as always, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to collect what you love, even when what you love sells out in 30 seconds because the system that they used isn't really all that great. And as always, I will see you all soon.